Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Michael G. Davis, broker, CEO of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. Glad to be here again. Let me turn my camera on so y'all can see me because y'all can't see me. I'm right here. So what's going on, family? Excited about another Create Your New Life. We do them on Tuesdays at 12:30. We shoot the Create Your New Life and we shoot the Realtor Life podcast. So I see our guest for today. I see her, Miss Chapman. Let's not lose her today. Uh, like we did. Had some technical difficulties last week, but we got them worked out. And we're going to be ready to go at 1 o'clock. So before we do that, let's jump into the business of our company, which is what the Create Your New Life is all about. With the Create Your New Life, it's an opportunity. I have the chat open, so if you have questions or comments, we do it once a week to keep everybody abreast of all that we have going on, as well as the opportunities from a coaching standpoint and to showcase realtors through our Realtor Life podcast. So if you're checking us out for the first time, we want to definitely say thank you for checking us out, whether it's on our YouTube channel, whether somebody sent the information out to you. However you are viewing us, then we're good with that. So our title today, what kind of work does the realtor need to get out there and do? You know, that's what we're going to be talking about today. One of the topics we're going to talk about with Ms. Chapman, once we get on the line with her. You guys that are on, if there are any questions, any comments that you have that you want to make, like I said, put them in the chat or unmute yourself and we can get the conversation going. All right, so with that being said, let's start it off how we typically do, which is by just reminding, number one, you get an hour of CE credit when you participate in the Create Your New Life once a week. So when it's after you get that through that second year of renewal, you have that opportunity to where you can get your your elective continuing education. There's a couple of things you got to be logged on when we start. Got to stay on the whole time, and I got to see your face if you want to take advantage of that. Engage with us on social media. Our YouTube channel is the best place to get an idea of who we are as a company and our company culture. It's also a great place for you to see our trainings, like all of our trainings that we're doing, our events that we're doing, that we're recording and things like that. They're all on our YouTube channel. So subscribe to it and you'll be notified. We do about 2 to 3 videos a week on our YouTube channel. And then our business Facebook page, that is like our bulletin board for the company. What it does is as we're putting together all of these events, then our calendar of events, you'll be able to see them and you'll be able to stay in the loop of everything that we have going on. And then I'm on the other social media platforms as well. So there's opportunity there to engage. Our VIP Insider community, that's kind of like our inner circle. It's a no-cost membership, and it gives you access to our different weekly events. Sometimes we go lives, we engage, we have questions. We go live on our trainings in there at times. There are different resources that you can capitalize on. So all of that, if you are not a part of our private Facebook group, then let us know, and we can send you the invitation, and we can get you connected. All right, and then if you are not a member of Brooks and Davis, and as you listen to our Create Your New Life, or you listen to my interview with Ms. Chapman, and you just feel like, this is the kind of company that I would like to get connected to, then I encourage you to go to that link and schedule an online or in-person company introduction. And we would love to have you. I would love to meet with you so you can learn more about what we're doing here as a company. So that opportunity is there for you as well. Like I said earlier, our title is what kind of work does the realtor need to get out there and do? So that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the fear of success, talking about getting out there and doing the work. We're also going to be talking about how to always remain positive as we spend time in our moment in core. We're going to look at some special coaching sessions that we work on, that we offer at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, concerning building the right custom real estate business. And then we're going to go through another week filled of events here at the Coaching and Training Center. So the quote for today, again, came from Aaron Heatherton. I like to keep the quotes connected with whatever topic that we're dealing with for that week. So although it was the same quote last week, but she says, if you work hard and you do your best, then you can do anything. So that's Erin Heatherton. Looks like she's a former angel, Victoria's Secret's angel. So she's a model. And she's the one that gave us our quote for today, talking about hard work and putting your mind into it. So that's who she is. She looks like, and that's how you spell her name. Former Victoria's Secret's model, Erin Heatherton. And what she says is, if you work hard and you do your best, you can do anything. And we agree wholeheartedly with Erin. So thank you for sharing that with us. All right, so now as we jump into our moment in core, the one that has to do with constant positive attitude. And if you're not familiar with our core ideology, it is something that our core ideology is made up of 3 components. Our core goal, our core mission, and our 5 core values. And what we do during the Create Your New Life every week is that we showcase one of the elements of our core ideology. We call it the moment in core. So the one today that we're going to showcase is constant positive attitude. You know, you attract things with your attitude, right? If you have a negative attitude, then you'll notice that you'll begin to attract a lot of negative things. If you have a positive, and you know, the reverse of that is you have a positive attitude, you'll notice that you'll begin to attract a lot of positive things into your life. And what I would challenge you to do is to test me on it, right? Don't take my word for it. Try it. Try to go a week and remain a positive on all circumstances, right? Look for the silver lining in everything that happens, right? Take all whatever lemons that are thrown at you and turn them into lemonade. Be intentional about saying, you know what? I'm always going to look at the brighter side, period. Try it for just 7 days and see if things, you don't begin to realize the power of consistently having your attitude in a positive direction. I mean, in my opinion, man, I feel like you live a better life. You get a lot more enjoyment out of life when you focus on maintaining that level of positivity in your life. So try it out. Let me see and how you do it. But here at Brooks and Davis, that's what we're about. We're about having that level of positivity constantly. As we begin to approach our businesses and whatever we do, we approach it from a standpoint of making sure that our outlook on how we perceive it is in a great positive perspective. So with that being said, that's why it's one of our 5 values, constant positive attitude, because that's who we are here at Brooks and Davis, and this is what the makeup of us is. All right, so then what we also look at is one of our 4 core priorities. Every week, we highlight one of our 4 priorities, our annual priorities for 2021. And the one that we want to showcase today is extreme member development. When we looked at when we did our town hall meeting, our second quarter town hall meeting, and we noticed as far as production and how member businesses are growing, then it really solidified a lot of the programs that we have in place as it relates to our affiliate program, our study halls, the amount of events that we're doing on a consistent basis. We just identified 10 continuing education classes that we want to add to the calendar for the 3rd quarter. Our coaching sessions, you know, all of those things are in place to ensure that our members are constantly developing. And we don't want to, and we want to be extreme about how we approach it, right? So we don't just want to kind of do it. We want to do it in such a way to where the growth is extremely noticeable. So that's why we say extreme member development. And that was one of the things, one of our priorities for 2021 that we really wanted to focus on as we begin to move into the year and as we begin to grow as a company, right? So that is the one priority that I really wanted to highlight and we wanted to focus on and showcase on today. All right, so with that being said, what we typically do next is that we look at the kind of production that the company has done over a weekly basis. And we do that through our pending board. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Another great week, another busy week. Over $1 million worth of production was added to the pending board. And for you all that are seeing this for the very first time, this is something, again, that we look at once a week, and we measure the amount of, this is the amount of production that is currently in escrow, right? So this is based on, you know, what's under contract, what's with the title company across the company. So right now we have over $11 million worth of production in escrow, over $350,000 worth of commissionable income that our agents are going to be made, and that our agents are going to make. And we look at it every single week, because here's the reality. It forces you as an individual to understand that there are people out here doing deals, right? And you don't have to go too far away to see it. There are people inside of your company that are actually doing transactions. So, you know, when we started measuring this, at the time we had 15 million, we had $1.5 million worth of production in the escrow when we started looking at this stuff, when we started measuring it. And now we're up to the point to where we have $11 million. At that time, we had set a goal to where we just wanted to get to 5 million. If we could consistently have $5 million worth of production in escrow, then that would be a jump. And now we're to the point to where we're consistently double digits. So again, growth, development. You know, we're to the point now. At that time, we were only carrying 1.5 million, to where now we know we'll get that added to the board in a week. 1.5 or $2 million. So again, we want to definitely congratulate those that added production. Kim Stubblefield, congratulations to her. She added 2 deals to the board this week. Valerie Powell added a transaction to the board, and Elena Smith added a transaction to the board. Again, over $1 million worth of production was added to the board this week. So I definitely want to applaud and celebrate those individuals. And then I also want to applaud our top 3. So, and the way our top 3 works, we call them the top 3 producing agents, not a production. And what the difference is that once a quarter, we look at who sold the most in that 3-month period. And then that's where we do our super producers. So we did that the second quarter, and then we take them out to dinner and we go from there. All right. But every week we look at who has the most stuff in escrow. We look at that every week. And guess what? That's one of those positions that you can't stay there, because once you close on the transaction, then boom, that's taken off the board. It's taken off the list. So you constantly have to be, if you're going to maintain your position as one of the top 3 producing agent members of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, you have to constantly be out there doing activity. You have to constantly be out there adding work to the board. So that's why we have it situated like that. So for another week, we definitely want to celebrate Miss LaQuana Davis. She is my very favorite realtor. I don't have a problem with saying that. She's my favorite Brooks and Davis agent, Miss LaQuana Davis, because she said yes. She said yes to me. But definitely want to applaud her for having that #1 spot. LaKendra Kaufman, #2, and Sydney Ely, #3. Celebrate you guys. Celebrate them for being the top 3 producing realtors for the week, again, for another week. All right. Brought in some new family members, and I definitely see one of them. Both of them are on the Create Your New Life with us today. So we definitely want to celebrate Mr. Cedric Hudson and Mr. Stefan Nance, 2 new realtor members coming on to joining the family, helping us move towards our goal of getting to 104 agents producing agents by the end of the year, coming into our ecosystem. They're going to get tapped into our soil, and we're going to help them achieve the goals and the dreams that they've set forth as it relates to utilizing this business. So we're very excited. Stefan, Cedric, as y'all can see, the ladies are kind of dominating us on the pending board. So we need to get in here, man. We need to get some deals on the board so we can start getting some of my fellas to be at the top. Because I know y'all got what it takes for us to get in here and make some noise. So definitely want to celebrate and welcome you all to the family. So welcome, guys. Welcome for being a part. All right. Let's see. A proprietary program, and this is another segment that we do on a weekly basis, is that we have a number of programs that we're proud of, that we're pretty innovative with. But this one right here, I believe, is the thing that really sets us apart from everybody. And that's that one-on-one coaching, our one-on-one coaching being included. And it's, we sat down and we thought about, what could really set us apart. Not only what could set us apart, but it be something that could definitely fill a gap in our industry. And that's where the whole one-on-one coaching piece came in. Because as a broker, so I've been a broker for 16 years. I've been licensed for 16 years and I've been a broker for 14. I truly believe that the one-on-one guidance is critical to anybody being successful in this business. And it's somewhat surprising that none of these other larger firms quite figured it out yet. They offer coaching, but you have to pay for it. But how am I going to pay for something if I haven't made any money and I really need the coaching to put me in a position to begin to make the money? It becomes a conundrum. Well, I was like, well, you know what? If we're able to figure out a way to make the one-on-one coaching work and to make it be effective and to get it to a point to where it can be included with what we're already doing, then we would at that point we would really have something that would make us very competitive against anybody in this marketplace. And so we went to work and we figured it out. So any agent that's on our commission split plan, they have the one-on-one coaching included. And even if you're a transaction fee agent, you still have access to the coaching. It's a slight cost, but you get like a 60% discount based off of what anybody else that's not a Brooks and Davis agent would have to pay to get the one-on-one coaching. And when we're bringing on people and we tell people the role of the coach is, if you're brand new, to help you transition into this business, right? To help, because we know it's a lot of emotional, a lot of mental, psychological, strain that you experience when you first get into real estate. I mean, it's a completely foreign experience for most people. I know it definitely was for me. And I didn't have anybody to guide me through understanding what was going on. As the self-doubt gets to creep in, you start, taking hits to your confidence, and then your mind start playing tricks on you. So the coach is there to be that sounding board, to offer that level of guidance so you can understand that it's not you. Understand what's going on, understand that it's a process, that it's a journey, that you just got to keep pressing through it, because everybody's going through, everybody's experienced it. So, and you have what it takes to make it happen. So that's one area of the coach, to deal with those elements, to help guide you through a deeper understanding of who you are, a deeper understanding of what it is that you want truly out of this business, as far as your vision and your purpose, why it is that you kind of want that, help guide you through understanding your belief systems. So, the coach is going to help you do all of that. But then another huge part of it is the coach is there to help you build that consistent vehicle. Like most people, when they get into real estate, is because they want to have consistent income. They want this to be their career. They don't necessarily want to have a side hustle or have to be working another, occupation, or real estate just be the side job. Like they want real estate to be generating enough of finances to fund the quality of life that they want. That's what most people want. Well, you're not going to know how to do that if you've never done that before. So the coach is there to help you create that vehicle that offers that level of consistent income, right? You have the consistent opportunities, consistent activities, consistent clientele, consistent contracts, consistent closing. Guess what? Consistent money coming in. So now you've created that sustainable realtor business, which is what we call it, the sustainable realtor business. So through the one-on-one coaching, all of that comes, and that's why I said it was important to us as an organization that not only did we come up with something that set us apart, the thing that we came up with was effective to helping agents grow, right? And when we looked at our first quarter town hall meeting, our agent members did 142% increase in agent production, right? And 2019 was where we really started kind of getting the coaching and stuff moving. Well, when we look at quarter over quarter, 2020 versus 2021, Q1, our agents members did an increase of 223% increase in agent production from what they did last year versus what they did this year, the first 3 months of the year. So we know that the coaching, we know that our programs, our resources, the way that we're doing things is working, and we are very proud of it. So if with that being said, if you're not taking advantage of the coaching, right, you got to take advantage of it. You know, when we look at this pending board, if your name is not on this board, then you need to be committed to the coaching. We need to get you in a position to where you're consistently adding production to where you are getting in that top 3 as it relates to producing agents and constantly plugging stuff into your pipeline. So you can get a piece of this $350,000 commission that's in this bucket right here. So if your name's not on there, you got to commit to the coaching. I encourage you to do it once a week. I encourage our agents to do it once a week. And guess what? You get that credit towards your member dues. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of the coaching. All righty. So let's see. All right. Last thing before we get started on our interview with Ms. Linda Chapman. Let's look at our May calendar. So we're kind of towards the middle of May. You know, we had a lot of events coming up. Next week, this week of events, 2:30, we're going to be doing our Mastermind Through Tough Times. We're going to be talking about should Nicki Minaj close her gap. So you guys, in about an hour, jump on the Facebook Live, see what we're talking about as it relates to our topic. But we do them every Tuesday at 2:30, Mastermind Through Tough Time on our Facebook business page. So if you're not on our Facebook business page, go ahead and follow that page so you'll be notified. Okay, so tomorrow we're doing a lunch and learn. Linus Ayozi with Goosehead Insurance is going to be coming in talking realtors and insurance. So you know our trainings, they're simulcast. So we do them in person and we do them virtual. Well, if you want to eat, guess what? You got to come into the office, do it in person. But if you good on the food, then you know you'll get the link and you'll be able to jump on Zoom and still get the content. And then also remember, we record our trainings. So if you go to the YouTube channel, there's a playlist for our virtual events. You'll be able to see all of our trainings that we've recorded for this year. I think we have about 15 or 16 of them already on the YouTube channel. But we're going to be doing that tomorrow from 12 to 2. And then we're going to be doing orientation. So all my new guys, so Cedric, Stefan, tomorrow, Brandon. No, I think Brandon attended already. We're going to be doing orientation from 2 to 4 o'clock. Orientation is in person, right? I see Stefan asking about orientation. Orientation is in person, and it is going to be here at the Coaching and Training Center. So if you want to go ahead, and we want to definitely get you on the schedule, what I'll probably do is I'll have Jessica, our company manager, reach out to Cedric, reach out to Stefan, and look at any other new agents that haven't done orientation to see if we can get you on the calendar for tomorrow's orientation from 2 to 4. And then I encourage you, if you've been with us for a while and you haven't done orientation, I encourage you to do it, right? Because when you leave orientation, not only will you be abreast of everything that we're offering, but you'll also be connected. So the point of orientation is that when you walk out of the door, then you've done all the stuff that you need to do to make sure that we get you onboarded and get you off and running. So that's going to be tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock. And make sure you bring your laptops, because again, we want to get everything set up before you leave. All right. We're also doing study halls. So we're doing a study for our affiliate members. So we're doing a study hall tomorrow. Monica asked if she needs to come to orientation. So once you get your license, then the orientation is really for those that have already gotten their license, Monica. Now you can come if you want to, just to, because obviously as an affiliate member, y'all can come to anything that we're doing. But we can't get you connected to anything yet until you get your real estate license. So you got to get past that exam. But Monica, you can definitely attend study hall. So we're doing study hall on Thursday. That's where our newer agents, Stephanis, may be good for you to attend as well. We have our mentees and our affiliates come in, and we're talking about the basics of real estate, as well as we're working through things to help you get past the real estate exam. So it's like a tutorial studying. Right now, the message that we've really been spending time with is real estate math. I know we spent a lot of time doing the real estate math on the last couple of weeks, and we're probably going to continue that going into this week as well. And then we're releasing on Thursday, we're releasing our new episode of the Realtor Life podcast, which is our special guest, Roniel Sanders. So that was a great episode. You guys are really going to enjoy it. Yes, Stefan. So our study halls are simulcast as well. So you can come in person if you want, but you can also jump on Zoom as well. And if you go to our YouTube channel, we have our study halls on our YouTube channel as well. We're doing a playlist. You'll be able to see those. So if you weren't able to attend the study hall, but you want to see how we went through the real estate math over the last couple of study halls, then you can go to the YouTube channel and you can actually see me do the problems that we were working on in our study hall. So those are on the YouTube channel as well. But to answer your question, they are in person and they are simulcast. And then finally, every Monday, I know Cedric got on with me yesterday, but every Monday I do Monday nights with Coach Mike. And it's just an opportunity. Like, you guys get access to me because I'm your broker, but I also like to give access to just licensed individuals. So I jump on my personal Facebook Live every Monday and spend about 10, 15 minutes, see if anybody wants to jump on, ask me any questions, any comments, and questions about anything, about real estate, about owning your own brokerage firm, starting to become a broker, any of that stuff. So we do that every Monday at 7 o'clock. All right. So now